We've seen inflation tick up slightly. Again, I don't think anything to be really alarmed about. A lot of the numbers have came in line with expectations. I've talked about a lot for the past, couple of years now. The Fed has a 2% target. I don't know if we'll ever get to that 2% target. My opinion is that they'll probably move that to maybe 2 to 2.5%, and maybe not be so strict on that, but they might not. Year to date CPI, this is just year to date. This is not year over year. Year to date CPI is under 2%. So that's tracking about 1.8% year to date from January through the end of July. Year over year, we're at 2.7. But again, if you look back at these, I've talked about this the past few months. These numbers are not a straight, line either. You're going to get some volatility here in 2018. We were at, just north of 2%. We went up to 3, came back down to under 2%, and then kind of bounced around, up and below and under 2% for the next couple of years. I expect the same thing here. I think this is kind of out of the system with, we saw this with the huge M2 money supply increase with COVID and the stimulus. We had $6-7 trillion enter the system. That's what kind of caused this inflation. So without this increase of extra money entering the system, I don't think inflation is going to move too far off this current level.